Mourinho's link-up play is perfect to replicate the Özil-Ronaldo connection. In the 2011-12 season, under Jose Mourinho, Real Madrid won the La Liga title with a record-breaking 100 points and a whopping 121 goals scored. Can we recreate Mourinho's invincible attack in eFootball? There will be 4 main parts in this video, and let's get started. Madrid's main formation was a 4-2-3-1. Sergio Ramos and Pepe formed the center-back duo. Marcelo pushed high to support attacks, while Arbeloa stayed deeper for balance. In midfield, it was a double pivot. Xabi Alonso was like an orchestrator or anchorman, dictating tempo and playing long passes to initiate counterattacks and stretch the field. Khedira was a box-to-box supporting both defense and attack. Mesut Özil was the AMF. He was a creative playmaker who had the freedom to constantly drift horizontally, to overload any area and make killer passes with his left foot. Di María was the right winger who hugged the sideline to make crosses with his left foot and create chances by dribbling. Ronaldo on the left was an inside forward who made a lot of diagonal runs to finish chances both in and out of the box. During that season, he showcased his variety of finishing abilities. Long shots, headers, and shooting with both feet, scoring 60 goals in all competitions. Benzema or Gonzalo Higuain would rotate as the CF, like a deep-lying forward who often dropped into midfield to link play and create space for Ronaldo's runs. But both of them had very good goal tallies. Madrid defended in a 4-4-2, with Di María dropping into the midfield line and Benzema and Ronaldo staying in the front as counter-attacking targets. Madrid could both press high and defend in a mid-block. With players good at defensive duels like Ramos and Pepe, Khedira and Alonso, also with prime Casillas in goal, Madrid only conceded 32 goals in 38 league games. Once they regained possession, the counterattack was very efficient, starting from Xabi Alonso's accurate long passes. Let's dive deeper into their attacking strategy and try to clone them in eFootball. Alonso would often drop deep, either in between or to the left of the center backs, to collect the ball and distribute it. He usually had 2 main passing options. The first one, a diagonal pass to the right. Alonso would send a long diagonal ball to Di María on the right flank. Because Di María hugged the touchline and had 1-versus-1 dribbling skills, he could immediately attack the fullback. Meanwhile, Madrid would flood the box, Ronaldo arriving from the left, Benzema or Higuain in the middle, Özil and even Khedira arriving as an extra option. Di María's left-footed crosses were a major weapon, and he provided 16 assists in all competitions. The other passing option was Benzema when he dropped deep. This movement could create space for Ronaldo to sprint diagonally into. With Marcelo's overlapping presence on the left, the defense had to decide whether to track Ronaldo centrally or cover Marcelo out wide. Mourinho's diagonal long pass is perfect to replicate the Özil-Ronaldo connection. Özil contributed 47 assists in his Madrid years, and 31 of them were to Ronaldo. When Özil had the ball near the right half space, Ronaldo, starting out wide, would sprint diagonally, and Özil would deliver a perfectly weighted diagonal through pass. Marcelo's attacking presence made it even more lethal. When Marcelo overlapped, it allowed Ronaldo's runs to be less tightly marked, and Özil would have another diagonal pass option. We can attempt this in eFootball with these setups. First, we should give the left back attacking. Then we will go over 4 setups. The first is if we don't activate link up. We can set our formation like this with Ronaldo playing as a left CF. It's recommended to use a left-footed creative playmaker AMF like Özil because the curl would make the pass go over the head easier, but feel free to use your favorite player. The second one is using a hole player LMF as Ronaldo and activating link up. If you have this hole player Mbappé, then lucky you. The third one is to replicate Mourinho's other game plan, playing Kaká centrally and Özil as a right CMF. The fourth one is if you want to play Ronaldo as Ronaldo, but still want to activate link up. You can use a left-footed hole player to play as Di Maria as RMF. This way, it's easier to create space on the right flank, resulting in easier crosses into the box. Later, we will see all 4 setups in action in online division. Casillas was an offensive keeper behind a high line. Ramos and Pepe were both very aggressive, but it's wise to use a build-up destroyer duo. The left-back Marcelo could be an attacking fullback or a fullback finisher. Arbeloa was a defensive fullback most of the time, but when Özil played as the right AMF, Arbeloa would be more offensive. Xabi Alonso was an orchestrator DMF or an anchorman. Khedira beside him was a B2B or a destroyer. Mesut Özil was a left-footed creative playmaker, or it was Kaká who was a hole player, or a creative playmaker. Di Maria can have any playstyle and should be left-footed. Benzema and Higuain were like deep-lying forwards, but feel free to use any playstyle. Ronaldo, the left CF, should be a goal poacher or a hole player at LMF to activate link-up. Here's the full team and the table of players. We will go over each of the 4 setups and play 1 online match each. The first setup is without activating link-up play. We assign Marcelo attacking, Ronaldo counter-target to stay high during counters, and Di Maria deep line to form a 4-4-2 defense. A long pass to Ronaldo, then a very easy 1-2 with Benzema. Just shoot when there's space. Gave him too much space there.
They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A simple counter-attack with just 4 passes.
Looking for the run. It's climax! Crosses it in here.
Ronaldo attempting a run for Özil, but the pass didn't reach him. Having attacking Marcelo gave Ronaldo more freedom to move centrally.
He's got away. Now it's María. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
It's wonderful how Benzema drops deep to start a counter-attack, allowing Ronaldo to run behind the defense.
Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Bigger than these will keep no chances there. It's Alonso! It's a mighty effort! It means they still believe it can be won. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. He's picked his way through. He came for 4 added minutes on the board.
The second setup activates link-up between Özil and Ronaldo. We give the LMF attacking and counter-target. Xabi finds Ronaldo open on the left wing.
Astute is the word. Decent chance!
The rebound luckily found the attacking Marcelo for a cross into the box. High defensive lines problem. Ronaldo attempts a run after Özil receives the ball, but he's man-marked. So it's a good decision to pass to the unmarked Marcelo instead.
He is so impressive. Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Great vision. Di Maria.
That's great off-ball movement by Ronaldo.
Changes made by
The opponent's CB pressed too much.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball. Big chance! Goal! It looked destined for a goal.
Just wow.
Gotta be quick to recover this.
Alonso finds Benzema, who drops deep. Then a link up between Özil and Ronaldo. Great pass and great run.
Good take. Real chance. It's in. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness, and composure.
Notice how Ronaldo tries to run around the defender. Very smart AI.
But this refusal to give up is brilliant. This usually is the time. And a chance. And that is it. The referee has seen it off. What a terrific...
The third setup also features an Özil and Ronaldo link-up, but with Kaká on the field too, and Arbeloa would be an attacking fullback.
Free, has it in a wide position. Well played and well cleared. Put backward here. And quick... And the shots! Interrupted. And the shots! Midfielders go. He is one of the very best. But a single shot on target.
The effect of the link-up, Ronaldo runs into a position where it's very easy to make a first-time shot with his right foot. Arbeloa's overlap takes the space left by Özil.
Terrific header! Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposite. It's Rashford! A probing ball. It's Bebeto. That looks a tracking ball. This is crossing. And there's the shot!
A similar attacking pattern.
They want to make the most of this turnover. Carvajal providing an outlet on that flank. That should get the
Khedira winning the ball back is crucial.
It's a decent clearance.
Xabi finds Benzema, then Kaká and Özil's runs created so much space.
They've got to keep pushing. This is a really front-footed approach.
Then let's take a look at the link-up effect.
There's the shot! Counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Now it's Rashford.
What a shame.
Rashford is flagged. Number 23. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Rashford. He is through here. Number 39. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent chance! And there goes the final whistle. Madrid really...
The last setup activates link-up between Özil and Di Maria, so we can play Ronaldo as a Ronaldo at left CF.
The Catalans clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph. Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
Even without the link-up, we can still make diagonal passes to Marcelo when Ronaldo is in the middle.
Can he get on the end of this? Doué gets through on his own. Deep cross. Up he goes! In again. This time, surely! He scored! Oh, one moment you're impotent. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. Rafael Leao, a decisive moment.
Let's see if a right-footed AMF works as well. Yeah, the run definitely got buffed.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't again. This is Kluivert. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. It was such a... He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Shot goal! Now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Marcelo and Ronaldo form a very deadly left-wing duo.
They've got them where they want. Shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has put it. Oh, super save by Livakovic. Plays it across. Firmly met.
Great skills by Benzema, and Ronaldo got the hat trick.
Utopia, and they are cavorting. The maestro, the legend, and now the hat-trick hero.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy recreating Mourinho's deadly counterattack